Hey, so I wanted to take a minute or two to really reflect on the venture studio model in the context of my presence and living in Abu Dhabi. Because on one hand, we are preparing this workshop for family offices, venture capital firms, private investors who want to elevate and really extend their venturing model into like the venture studios. But also on the second hand, I'm living here in Abu Dhabi and I'm seeing some trends that do support the potential trend of venture studios to be growing in the future. And it's not only about like the people whom I know here who have managed like venture capital deployment for decades and they are big into venture studios right now, but also like the trend overall. And look, Abu Dhabi has been the place where capital was deployed in venture capital firms throughout the world at scale, like incredible scale at masses, right? I think the venture program at IDEA has existed for give or take 25 years now, where the sovereign fund as well as others have been deploying capital into the first-time fund managers, second-time fund managers, well-experienced VC firms in the Valley and elsewhere in the world. And so little did they think of Abu Dhabi itself being the destination, right? And this is something that is like rapidly and drastically changing right now, because what's happening is big guys over here are starting to realize that it's not only about a like capital as such, but also the human capital, the social environment, and building the entrepreneurial infrastructure over here in the region. And as it has been evolving in Dubai for a while now, Abu Dhabi has decided to also take care of the trend in making sure that Abu Dhabi becomes a destination as well. And I think they will do an even better job than what Dubai has done so far. So Abu Dhabi Inc. is more and more often like, look, if you want to get capital from us, you need to be here. So you need to set up an office, you need to open an R&D team or the BD team. So as such, you need the presence in the region, right? So what's gonna happen next is there's gonna emerge a series of venture studios focused on particular industries that will help companies from abroad to come over to this region, settle here, and raise capital locally. And just again, knowing of the people who are so keen on the venture studio model, all in all, and them being here and being included in both the sovereign fund deployment as well as in the venture community, I think is going to give a boost to venture studios model in this region as such. And of course, there are many reasons why it should grow globally as well. And primarily it's because everything has changed with the funding rate hikes, right? Because the venture capital firms started to look at investing differently. They wanted to risk the capital. They want to make sure they get returns. And the key is not the returns as such, but to be sure they will be able to get these returns. And Venture Studio is a systematic framework for that to happen, to set these levers of control in place for the venture capital firms. That's why we are working on this workshop, and I look forward to working with you within it. Soon, all the details by the link below. Thank you so much, and you have a great day.